Hello and welcome to Lifetime in Court, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we are talking about My Father's Other Family, or Deadly DNA. Much better title. My Father's Other Family stars Kimberly-Sue Murray, Hannah Anderson, Morgan David Jones, Corey Lee, and Deborah Tennant. Now, on the show, we either pour it up, which means yes, or put a cork in it, which means no, thank you. So, what are we going to do to this movie? Pour it up! Now, if you haven't seen the movie and you want to avoid spoilers, you're going to want to go ahead and hit pause and come on back because I'm going to break down this movie starting now.
The movie begins with a woman on her phone with her boyfriend while he kills someone. Yikes! Cut to Shelby, who has recently lost her father and is comforted by her non-proposing boyfriend, Luke. Shelby runs a high-end restaurant and is encouraged by her friend, Jen, to look into her family history. A hashtag ad for 23andMe happens.
First, take the swab and brush the inside of your cheek. Then place the swab into the plastic tube and lock in the cap. Next, seal it up in the envelope provided. Then place the pre-addressed envelope in your mailbox. It'll be shipped via priority mail to our facility for processing, at which time our scientists will sequence your unique DNA profile and compare it with our database.
And Shelby anxiously awaits to see the results. She learns that she has a sister and her father was having an affair. Shelby does some online research and visits her sister Rose at a diner that she works at. Rose takes care of her ailing mother and is the woman who was dating the hitman at the beginning of the movie. The hitman's name is Travis. Once he learns about Rose's new sister and how wealthy she is, he is quick to suggest a dinner date. While Rose and Shelby and Luke are on their date, Travis breaks into Shelby's house and steals some jewels and the will. He takes the will and consults with a lawyer, which may be the smartest thing a hunk has ever done in a Lifetime movie. To get Rose to become the next of kin, Travis plans to kill Shelby after a night of cards and popcorn. Shelby leaves Rose in her mother's house. After an intense struggle, she manages to get away. Travis is disappointed with his failures, but not as disappointed as Rose, who kills him in cold blood.
You're the boss. Whatever you want.
Fine.
That's what I want.
Twist. Shelby brushes off the attack and focuses on bonding with her new sister. She hires Rose at the restaurant, shares memories of dear old dad by his grave, and compares jewelry. Rose shows off a tacky gold dangly rose bracelet. On her first day at the restaurant, Rose is warned about Shelby's severe allergies, which include sesame seeds. Of course, Rose then grounds up some sesame seeds and throws them in a soup. Hey, at least they were organic sesame seeds. Shelby goes into anaphylactic shock, and Jen saves her friend with a backup EpiPen in Shelby's purse. Come on, Rose, everyone has a purse EpiPen. Luke finds the empty bag of organic sesame seeds and calls the detectives, who station a police car outside of Shelby's house for protection. Rose isn't having any of that and places a fake 911 call to get the police away from the front of the house. She makes another failed hit attempt. This time it's on Luke. With nothing going her way, Rose kidnaps Jen and sends a ransom photo to Shelby. The only problem is, her tacky bracelet is in the picture. Shelby rushes off to stop Rose from hurting her BFF. She rushes so fast that she doesn't even stop to tell the police, who are right there. But she manages to make a quick stop to pick up Thora, Rose's mother, in hopes that she can talk some sense into her new sister. The only problem is, Thora is the mastermind behind the whole operation. Twist 2. Thora goes into her villain monologue, but it is cut short by Jen, who frees herself and knocks Mama out. Shelby and Rose struggle over the gun and it goes off. Rose dies in Shelby's arms while talking about money.
I asked you for money, but you've given it to me. I think you would have.
Cut to Luke finally proposing to Shelby. Says yes, and then they are ushered to a party with her friends and... oh wait, she has no family anymore. And that is My Father's Other Family.
Okay, so My Father's Other Family. Like I said, stupid title, but actually it was kind of fun. The big twist here that was so fun was Rose and her mother being the bad guys. I mean, when Rose pulls out that gun on Travis, I was like, oh my God!
Oh my God!
That's what I was like. I was like that. And it was crazy. And then the mom at the end, I totally called that because I was like, this mom, is she really sick? I'm not sure if I'm buying it. And wow, she wasn't. She was totally a baddie bad too. Travis may have been the best, worst boyfriend ever. I loved that A, he was like super hot, and B, he was smarter than your average hunk. There were so many good Lifetime tropes in here that were really fun. Rose talking to herself in the mirror is such an old school Lifetime gimmick that is really fun, like pepping yourself up. Yeah, I can do this. I'm a killer. I got this. I love a good mirror scene. Also, funny detail with the organic sesame seeds. So funny. And, I love a good allergy reveal. Like, if you have allergies, just don't ever tell anyone because they're going to use it against you. Like maybe tell your server at a restaurant, but even that I wouldn't trust because they might try to kill you. So maybe just, if you have a food allergy, just drink water and that's it. You can't trust anybody or prepare your own food. And now it is time for the Minority Report, the segment where we talk about representation in TV movies and why it matters. Wow, this movie was not anticipated to be coming out this soon. It actually replaced Revenge Delivered, which was involved in the Black Maternal Health Week scandal, even though Revenge Delivered features heroic depictions of Black healthcare workers. So that movie has been pushed back to May 1st. And apparently the tea is that nobody in the cast knew that that movie was getting pulled. It was a last-minute decision by Lifetime. So you heard it here first. May 1st, Revenge Delivered is coming back. But we are not here to talk about Revenge Delivered. We are here to talk about My Father's Other Family. Love the best friend here, Jen. So happy she didn't die. And she actually got some good hits in there too. Like a little bit more than just the best friend. We have that best friend trope, which is where we usually put the POC actors, but Jen was going above and beyond, and I credit the actress for that because she really turned a small role into something that was really fun. And then we had the detective. I'm sorry, I don't have the names because nothing's listed on IMDb, so I'm just going to say the detective, and hopefully I have a slide here of the detective, but who knows? Who knows at this point? And that wraps it up for today's episode. If you want more Lifetime Uncorked, you can check out our website, lifetimeuncorked.com. And you can follow me at Patrick Miguel or the show at Lifetime Uncorked. We're also on Facebook and all those stupid other ones too. Don't forget to rate and review this podcast. No, not a podcast. Don't forget to leave a comment and like this video because we're on YouTube. We're not a podcast. But if you do want to listen to a podcast, we have some old episodes archived on our podcast page. Check out Lifetime Uncorked in iTunes and wherever else you get your podcasts. We're on Spotify, all that stuff. Fun times. Miss doing the podcast, but hopefully we'll be back soon. I just need to find a new distributor. If anybody wants to host a Lifetime podcast with me, let me know. And don't forget to donate to our Ko-fi page. That is where you can support this channel and me to keep writing Lifetime reviews and making these videos because, time is money. This shit ain't free, okay? I gotta, pay for stuff and let my cable bill. Who pays for cable? Me. Actually, my roommate does. So, thank you, Sarah. I love you. You're the best. All right. Bye. See you later.